sit jump. Break. Got one skull, two, nice repeat kick. What do you think? And one, and sit jump. Break. Got one skull, one break. What do you think? Two, and sit jump. Break. Got one skull, all right? White red, what do you think? 3, 2, and sit jump. Break. Got one skull. 2 white. Fighting stance. 4, 3, and sit jump. Break. Got one skull. One red. Fighting stance. 4, 4. And sit jump. Split wins. Break. Got one skull. This way, that was all an angle. You probably punched her at the same time, but I couldn't see it. So, calm but consider better than calm. Now, that's okay, because I already see the 2 big things that for each of you guys to work with. All right? So I'm going to start with you. All right? Almost every time, especially after you score like you got your 2 2-pointers there, what you do is you walk and you don't stand like this towards it, and here in the back of the corner. Okay? What you want to do is you want to stay really active. You don't have to chase him down, especially if you're hit by 2 or 3 points. You want to stay sideways. Don't keep your feet close together because that makes you a little slower. All right, you want to have him like this and spread. And then as soon as he gets close, kick it. Okay? Because all the times that he scored, with the exception of the last one there, was he got in past that front leg. You kicked maybe a little bit too late. He blocked it, and then as soon as you landed, you were kind of like for a second, and then he punched you. Okay? So you got there. And as soon as she's throwing that first kick, and you're blocking it, you're just kind of staying in the same spot, which is why she caught you with the repeat kick. One time she caught with the ground kick off the repeat. I think the other time was with a hook kick. All right. So what's happening here? As soon as you're blocking, so if she does let's say she does the round kick with that leg, and you block it, you need to be moving closer. So that way, if there is a repeat kick, it's coming to either your back, or you can just kind of put that arm up there, here and try to stop it. Okay. But if you catch that first one. And you need to step in a little bit closer. Use that block to get in there with the punch. Okay. Now the things that you guys both did well on, repeat kicks were very smooth there. All right. As we got us 4 out of our 5 points there, we're from doing the repeat kick out in, come back with the kick. Really good timing. After her foot went down, you come in with the punch. That's what's kind of throwing her off a little bit. Okay. So when you guys respond, the big ones are, make sure if you're playing defense, which is fine, don't back into that corner. Right? Try to stay in the middle and try to move into this circle. Use that V as much as possible, okay? All right. When you block the kicks, make sure that you bring it in closer, okay? Especially when you're sparring a taller opponent, you want to try to be on the inside. Cecilia, you're sparring someone who's a little bit shorter than what you are. You don't necessarily want to be outside of the ring or on the outside edge of the ring. You want them to be on the outside of your leg, okay? So ideally, he's going to be, out here in this zone. That way that you can try to pick him off, okay? All right, so we're going to fighting stance. We're going to do a little free sparring then. All right, so we're doing no time on this one, free sparring. We're just going to kind of go. If I see a point, I'll break you guys off, and we'll talk about it, okay? All right, here we go. And see jump. Trace. Back. Okay. Now, he made the right move, but what's this hand need to do if he shows that number 2 round kick? He needs to block. That time you came through here, your hand was stuck there. She did the round kick. You made the right move. Let's see what happens if she hooks that around with her leg. This arm's down here kind of trapped. We're going to give her 2 points for that. Okay? Sure. Now, when you're doing that, Cecilia, you got to throw that kick either faster or you got to put it in the front and do the round kick from there.
That was the correct.
Okay. However, all right, still though, the reason I say this is because he saw that and I made it off to the right because he saw the kick coming. Okay? So when you do that, if you're throwing that back leg, whether it's crescent kick, round kick, front kick, doesn't really matter. Right? You've got to make sure it gets there quicker to him, all right? Or you've got to switch it to the front and then come through with the leg, okay? Number 2s are good when he's not standing there. If he's doing something else or moving or whatever, number 2s are great. But at the level you guys are starting to get at, number 2's going to be a little rough. We're not really, really fast, okay? I don't know if you like take his head off or anything crazy, but yeah, like a fast snapper. Good. All right, here we go. That's right. And he's like, no, my head's going to fall off. All right, great. And see. There you go. See, freeze. Good. See, that was a lot faster. You had the opportunity to repeat. You made the right move with that block, and then she caught you in the chest. That's okay. Both of you did what from the last time was the next step. So now, Anthony, what you got to do is you got to watch for that repeat. All right. So now when you move to the side, she knows what to expect. So now if you evade to the right, maybe when you come around, like she throws that kick and you evade to the right here, right? If she starts doing other things, maybe just kind of switch and evade back. But be cautious about when you're getting in, okay? Because unless you knock her off balance with your block, it's going to be hard to set back in. Okay?
Sure.
All right, five, six. That was good. Both of you guys made the next step. And see each other. It's all right, you blocked it. You're good. There, reverse, guys, reverse. When you guys reverse. Probably not right then, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it is, repeat round there, Anthony. Otherwise you're going to hit her in the elbow. So with no points.
Oh, you made it?
Bring it up
The
here.
third round.
Slip it around.
Show you the.
Great. That was much better. All right, you saw the opportunity to charge, you did it. You're much quicker on the draw when he charges you down to get punching again. It was good. Remember, don't charge her until you're sure that you've knocked her off balance, okay? Think about girls. Their legs, all that stuff, if you just tap them, they're going to stand there and still kick you in the head. I know, I've been kicked in the head by more girls than boys. Moms kick in the head a few times, yeah, but not usually moms. No. When I spar people's mothers,
What?
I'm not even sure what that question is. I don't know if smart people's mothers. No. All right, great. Answer. Move in. Make sure it's off down, bud, before you charge that. All right there. If you get close to the hit with the front leg, go the back leg. There you go. Reverse. Whoa. All right? Remember we talked about this a couple minutes ago. When I'm saying reverse is when you guys are both in kicking range. That's when you're able to hit. If you're able to hit with the front leg, you guys can do reverse. But when you have offset, which I've seen a lot with you, which is where I've got my left foot, you've got your left foot, we're here in this zone kicking a lot. Here you guys are both doing the front leg round kicks, which is just fine. But if we're here and we're able to kick each other, you guys should be taking that back leg and then doing the reverse kick and then reaching towards the opponent, okay? But if you're all the way back here, though, all right, I was saying reverse before, both of you guys, don't throw kicks from back here. It's not going to be any good. All right? They're not concerned with that in one bit. Okay? All right. Somebody thinks?
Yeah.
Same thing, dude. We just talked about that. Unless you're close enough to hit her, don't throw that stuff. She's going to wait for it. All right, third minute time for the reverse. There'll be the time. Off the right time, in good. That front leg, there you go. Good, freeze back. Much better. Getting good with following it up. We'll get to 1B. Here we go, hands up. Try it again. Hands go. Should recover. Be ready to go fast again. So you don't throw that so far. You read that, it's going to charge you down. You all right, bud? All right? You're good. And go. Raise. If you do that, you're going to kick in the face. You know that, right? All right? Don't get mad and try to throw at her leg like that, because I promise you, that puts it right up in the face. All right? Don't get mad at her. She's smarter than you. All right? Yeah, if it doesn't feel good, then that's where you need to handle it a different way. But I promise, it's like, get mad at her and swat in her foot and make that foot match your face. All right? Come in.
Yeah, he's
It doesn't feel that good, but don't do that.
11, 12, 15. Can I hit? Here's one more. He just lost two of them.
Don't fight her foot like that, bud. Wait for it to go down. Or knock her off balance. If you squat, he's going to sting you.
2 weeks
Squat at it.
ago. One recently. How many did you lose?
Freeze. Okay?
You know?
You like beat up? You need her, right? Like to kick her in the butt or something?
Oh, yeah.
I put these in the same mouth.
Right here?
It's coming out.
A little bit of the solar plexus.
These are
Bring a little bit.
and these two.
She's good, okay.
Sorry.
No, no, that's okay.
She's good, it's hard to handshake on the release. All right. We're good. You got it. All right. 5, 6. Ready? You good? Okay. Gotta make sure you're good, because if you hard for you to focus out there, it's gonna be harder then.
Hand and daddy, daddy.
He's all right. Okay.
Go back.
Sometimes they get us and they surprise us a little bit. All right, ready?
Sit there.
All right, here we go. Hands
Don't go
easy.
there because he sees you.
Think about it. Don't get picked off by those kicks. So just watch out for it. Don't swat, dude. Don't swat at that. Don't swat, Anthony. If it can't hit you, don't worry about it. Just stay out of the range. Now see, she's waiting for you. There you go. See, that's good. When you caught her to move.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait for it. There's when you go. And time. All right.
She's
She
gonna
knows
get
what
it.
she's doing, what's just waiting for you, okay? All right, so don't swat it, like I said. All right, it's a good idea. Just be careful on those moves, because when you caught you the last couple of times, okay? All right. You guys are both very, very good at sparring. I promise you guys are going to be okay. All right. Well, we got to make sure that we're just trying to play this the smartest we can. Okay. All right. You guys put your combat, get your combat stick real fast. Hey Zach.